Thanks, Afternoon Express. We haven't even gotten started and I've already broken the machine.
Don't touch anything except if I
I'm
ask you to help me.
so sorry. I apologise. You see, this is going to be fun. I told you I was a disaster. So Italians will tell you that the best pasta dish that you will ever make is one that uses fresh homemade pasta, cooked from scratch, and that is exactly what we're going to be doing on our cook-along today with our spinach and ricotta ravioli. So join the masterclass, SMS the keyword pasta to 33650 to get the list of ingredients and, of course, the recipe. Are you ready to learn with us?
Yes, I'm actually really excited.
Good, me too. I love pasta, and I really hope that you at home are ready to learn with us today. So, who's starting?
So I'm going to start on the side, and then I'm going to hand over to Mo because she's going to do the filling. So we're just going to talk about your basic pasta, which there's a standard rule, which is 100 grams of flour to 1 egg, and that basically gives you a portion for a person. So it's literally that simple to remember. So, I mean, there are Italians that will argue this from different regions, and rightly so, because if the air is drier in one region, you might want to add a little bit of water or a little bit of olive oil if you find your mixture's too dry. Okay. But generally, 100 grams of flour, 1 egg, and that's how you... That's it, actually. So it's that simple.
Oh my gosh.
So no need to buy store-bought pasta. And bless your Jeannie, who's going to break the machine. But I'm kidding. I'm kidding. She's actually she's really good in the kitchen. It's all a farce.
No, she's a really good trainer. But you know, I'm so disappointed. Out of all the years that I've known you, you've never once made homemade pasta for me.
I'm sure I must have sent you an invite and you didn't rock up. Now I feel terrible. Thanks, Jeannie. And you literally just bring this together in the bowl, and then I'm going to tip it onto the counter. You work that out, and then we'll show you what the final beautiful elasticized dough. We were talking about dough, how great it feels when it's done.
Yeah.
And it's literally that simple.
Okay, amazing. So that's the basics.
This is the basic.
Mo, what are you up to?
So here we are making the filling, which is spinach and ricotta, and we're going to add in a little bit of cheddar cheese to go with that, so it's going to be a beautiful taste. So in there we're melting some butter, and then you can go in with our chopped onion into there.
Great.
I do. And then a bit of garlic.
Wow.
So we're just going to wilt the spinach until it's really soft and pliable. And the onion and the garlic is just to add some oomph to all of that flavor.
Beautiful.
So we're just going to get that going.
Is this how you make? Is this how you wilt spinach?
Literally. So it's going to go all flat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like spinach do.
Yes.
Like it.
And then once that's all wilted down, we're going to drain out all that excess water.
Yeah.
Because we don't want soggy bottoms on our pasta.
Yeah.
Nobody wants a soggy bottom.
No one likes a soggy bottom. And you can also totally make like an East meets West kind of version, or maybe West meets South. Because traditionally we have a dish called umfino here in South Africa, to which they add chopped cabbage with the spinach and chopped onion.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so you can totally make this
more in, just so we can
very much South African as well.
Mm-hmm.
Totally add some of your own spices that you like to it. Anything goes with pasta.
Very, very nice.
Seems so
Okay.
easy.
Yeah. See how quickly that wilts?
This is great.
Yeah.
I never knew that this is how. I mean, I don't know how I used to make spinach before.
Yeah.
I didn't know that this
This is really quick and easy.
So it's like 1 pack of spinach, probably, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely
The
a
whole
whole
packet.
pack. Yeah.
Because
so
it cooks down to nothing.
Yeah. Well, then.
And you keep adding.
But then you know spinach is so healthy for you to eat. I mean, can you eat a whole bag of spinach and then will it still be good for you, do you think?
I wouldn't do a whole bag because I don't think we're also going to finish all this pasta by ourselves. But generally, spinach is really rich and high in iron. So if you're iron deficient, include this into your diet, and with a bit of vitamin C, because that helps with iron absorption as well.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Okay, great. So now we're coming back to your dough?
Coming back to the dough. So once you've kneaded that dough, and we'd need about 10 minutes to really get this to come together properly, you're going to put this into a bowl, wrap it in some cling film, into the fridge to let it rest for about at least 30 minutes if you've got the time. We've obviously cheated a little bit because I haven't had 10 minutes to do that. And what you'll be left with is this beautiful, soft, pliable dough, which is also this gorgeous colour.
Amazing.
So a really good thing to invest in, if you can, is your own pasta machine at home. It's incredibly inexpensive, simple to use. So you want to always start in your widest setting. Make sure you've just dusted both sides of your dough mix with a little
If
bit
you
of flour.
don't have one of these at home at the moment and you're cooking along with us, would you just roll it out with a pin?
So all it needs then is a little bit more elbow grease, but absolutely, you can definitely make this without the machine.
Okay.
We're lucky that we've got one, so we're going to start on the widest setting.
Had one.
And we had one before Jenny walked into the kitchen.
Okay.
But, and then we're going to roll that way, actually. So if you...
Oh, this is how I roll.
Really? And then you want to catch it with your hand on the other side.
Awesome.
And it really, it comes
catch
through
that one.
beautifully. And I'm
There you
just going to
go.
do that.
Sorry.
And then what you want to do is you'll just then go
Thinner.
thinner and thinner.
I'm trying to go thinner.
We're always trying to go thinner, but we're doing pasta and donuts now. So not today.
I was going to go thinner today. It was not.
And what
that
this motion
today.
also does, it's not just about getting it to the right thickness. It also
Yeah, do you want to help
all the
me?
all the glucens in the flour you get worse. So that's what makes it pasta and what it is. So we would continue doing that.
Do you want to make it even thinner?
We can go thinner, and I'm just
I
going to
don't know how to make it thinner.
carry on. I've got one that was done a little bit earlier.
We've got a caller on the line, and we're going to quickly take LUWALAN from Durban. Hi, LUWALAN. How are you?
Hi, Jeannie. How are you? I'm good.
Very
yourself?
well, thank you. What's your question or comment?
I just want to speak to Lee for a moment. Actually, Isadingo is one of my favorite shows. Been watching it forever, and Lee is my favorite actress thus far.
Oh, thank
So,
you.
Lee, you're absolutely amazing. I can't express how amazing you're on screen. But my advice as an aspiring actor myself, what would you give towards me? What advice would you give towards me in order to break into the industry? And I would love to be on Isadingo one day. So how do I get there?
He wants to be your co-star.
So the advice I would give is just keep working at your skill and your craft. If you can go for courses or classes, do that. And then, of course, getting an agent, because through your agencies you'll get auditions go for auditions to Isadingo and so on. But don't give up. That's the only thing. It might take forever, but don't give up.
Unless you're not that good. I'm joking. Are you good? Are you a talented actor?
Yeah, so thank you so much, Lee, for that. And I know your storyline is going to get really hectic as it's going to. I'm a huge fan of Isadingo. I was actually voted the biggest fan in 2014. So I know what's going to be happening as the storyline goes through. And thumbs up to you and well done.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the call, LUWALAN. Oh, how nice for you to...
Nice. Wow.
Have you ever had any intense fans, really intense fans?
As a 13-year-old actually came up to me. I went to my sister's school the other day, and he came up to me and he said to me, "Ma'am, can I have your number so I can be your bodyguard?" You're 13. Yeah, but no, other fans are really nice. The audience members are really nice people. So no, nothing too bad except for my Mr. 13-year-old bodyguard.
I think that's very sweet. Okay, Mo, what are you doing? That looks quite...
So we have chopped up our spinach after we've drained out the excess water.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've added some fresh ricotta to that and an egg for binding. And then you can just season that with some salt and pepper for us, please.
Oh,
Yeah, so this is our filling. And then we're going to pass this down to Anne. Yeah, perfect.
Perfect.
Amazing.
And she's going to make little centers to which she will
Well, that's
wrap
what
the
you've already
pasta.
started
So I've
doing.
started with some filling
Yeah.
that we've got that's just a little bit cold. So important, don't use your hot filling, obviously, because the pasta is just going to kind of disintegrate and get too soft. So start putting little spoonfuls of filling onto your one pasta sheet. And then you literally drape it over.
Beautiful.
A little bit of water around the edges, and then you just start using your fingers and your hands to start shaping these little molds. It'll stick to the
delicious.
moisture. We've got a little ravioli cutter. If you don't, of course, just use a knife, a fork, seal your edges.
I'm gonna
so I'm
help
going
you
to
with
do
this.
this so we can show you how to seal one perfectly.
That is so nice.
That is
How cool is the
great.
little cutter? And
That
then
is
just make
fantastic.
sure that your filling is all
What about air bubbles
sealed
in here?
So your air bubbles aren't going to make too much of a difference. If this is all sealed perfectly and you've got some space in the middle, you'll be fine. And then obviously this into a pot of salted boiling water. So you want the seasoning to actually come from that water. Pop these in, and once they start to float, fresh pasta cooks much quicker. So normal packet pasta about 8 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
This 3 to 4.
Oh, amazing.
Which is really, really great.
It's so
We're
quick.
going to take a quick caller. We've got Memory on the line. Hi, Memory. How are you? Hello. He probably forgot. Don't worry, memory, call us back. Okay. That was a lame joke, I know, I'm not that funny. Okay, so here you go. I've cut out my little ravioli.
Oh dear, that's a good one.
Is that a good one?
Yeah.
The other one had a little bit of leakage on the side.
This is perfect.
Thank you.
Just takes one go and you've got this one.
Bad.
I've done one ravioli. I'm going to eat about 20 later. Okay, what have we got here?
So you must be wondering, what is this bubbly doing here?
Yes.
I don't know why it's there, not in a glass.
Why? So this is a beautiful non-alcoholic bubbly that is available at Woolworths, and we're going to make a lovely champagne sauce to go with our pasta.
Amazing.
Pasta and sauce only make sense, right?
Fabulous.
So we've got a little shallot that we've chopped up. That's going in there.
Shallot.
So this is also a perfect gift for Mother's Day. In case
Yeah.
she doesn't like the taste of bubbly, she can just use it in her cooking.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Makes perfect
Okay,
sense.
so then?
So then you just got to give that a little mix.
Okay.
You can do that.
That is your job.
I'm a good mixer.
You do the
Going to
cooking, I'll do
pour.
the champagne. This pretty much looks like my family events. Okay, how much champagne can I throw in?
You can go for a dash.
One for you, one for me.
There we go. The more the better, because this is non-alcoholic and it's got a soft brewed taste to it, so it's not too sweet. It's kind of off dry with a light mousse bubble.
But even if you had to use an alcoholic one, the alcohol would cook out
It
as
cooks
it
out,
adds
and it
to
creates a beautiful flavoured
It's more.
sauce.
That's
Yeah.
Beautiful. What is the sauce going on top of? Our actual ravioli, like
On
around
our
it?
ravioli, and we're going to just flavour that with a bit of fresh sage as well.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, is that it? Are we done?
Well, nearly. We're going to
nearly
cook our
done.
pasta. Looks
Okay.
like. Yeah.
Now you're going to boil it.
Literally just, so this will come to the boil quite quickly, so you want to put it into boiling water, and then I'm just going to drop these in, continue making some more so that we can...
Let's do it.
So we can try these puppies out of it
Fabulous.
later.
Oh, there you go. We're going to be make our ravioli. Oh, these are going to be so delicious. This is going to be one serious melt in your mouth dinner. So to get the ingredients list and link to the recipe sent directly to your phone, simply SMS pasta to 33650. After the break, we learn a thing or two from Elvain Berger and his mom, Alfredi, about the best way to gift your mom flowers, of course.